Welcome to Toni Unleashed, the podcast where we unleash the truth about all things pets.
Our research and anecdotal evidence matched with pet expert interviews will help you help your pet thrive.
We are here to answer questions, divulge information, and spread awareness about what's really going on in the world of pets.
I am your co-host, Emily Taylor, pet nutrition enthusiast.
And I'm Toni Shalasky, owner of Healthy Pet Products with 3 locations in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, and recently expanded to Port Charlotte, Florida. Welcome to the show.
So this is really exciting. I'm excited about this. We haven't dove into any sort of like therapy dog topic or anything.
Oh, awesome. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Okay, so the name of your organization is Top Dog Therapy Team. Can you tell me a little bit about how you guys got started and the backstory?
Yes. So the Top Dog Therapy Team, so we're based out of Youngwood, which is roughly 10 to 15 minutes outside of Greensburg in Westmoreland County. Mm-hmm. It kind of got started when our founder and president, Rodney Little, had an accident that happened, and his police dog at the time, who was Sarge, kind of helped him work through being paralyzed and different things to that aspect. And while he was going through that process, he really took notice of how not only did Sarge provide love and affection to him to help him get better, but he provided it to others around him. So that's kind of how the Top Dog Therapy Team became, because Rodney created the organization based off of Sarge.
Was Rodney a Youngwood police officer? Or
I believe so.
Okay.
He was in the Army as well.
Wow. So does he help with the training of the therapy dogs?
He does, yes.
Is your dog a therapy dog then through this nonprofit organization?
He is. So I started in October in the program. In order to become a certified therapy dog, it can take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years for a dog to become certified, because they have to go through an extensive program and have the right temperament in order to become a therapy dog. So he started in October, and by January he became certified.
Wow. Okay. So is that typical October? Couple months to be certified?
No, almost a year, she said.
Oh, almost a year.
Mm-hmm. The majority of the dogs on the team, they have, great temperaments. So, and our trainers are great as well. So they help the dogs, kind of work through maybe like barking issues that they might have. Because, going into different facilities like medical centers, you don't want to be barking based on the type of condition that the patient might have, because it might startle the patient, it might startle the staff, and it might startle the dog. And
Right. So then is that so you're talking about, you have divisions that your team works in. I mean, does that fall under training? Do you want to talk more about that? Do you have someone who handles barking, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3? How does it all work?
Sure. So in order to become a certified therapy dog, you have to go through 4 weeks of prep class. And after the 4 weeks is up, if you've passed that prep class with flying colors, you get to take your field test, which is usually handled at Westmoreland Mall in Greensburg. The dogs have to go make sure that they can sit before they get pets. They have to make sure while they're having their vests on that they're not taking any food off of the ground, or if somebody offers them food, make sure they're not barking, and make sure that when they're entering doorways and different things that they're sitting first, in case, if you are in a nursing facility, somebody's coming down the hall with a cart, so you don't want to create an accident. And as long as everything goes well and the dogs pass the class, they are promoted to do outings. And these outings take place in different facilities, such as medical facilities, nursing homes, cancer treatment centers, hospitals. We do educational centers, such as colleges, anywhere from elementary and preschools. And then we do bereavement gatherings as well. So grief therapy at schools,
Wow.
different outings as that. And then we also have expanded into crisis response and recovery centers.
So you basically explained what you all do, and that is the main mission of Top Dog Therapy, is just to create this group of people like yourself with your own therapy dogs to go, and you organize all these visits and everything.
Yes. So the main mission is to go out and provide canine love through affection and bring more hope to individuals around us at different outings.
And what all counties do you cover in Western Pennsylvania, Sarah?
So we do Westmoreland, Greensburg, Fayette, Indiana, Butler, Allegheny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have 8 counties right now, Cambria and Washington as well. So we're always looking to also. And it's as easy as just sending us a message on Facebook. There's no cost to any of the visits. You just send us a request, we forward it to Dawn in scheduling, and then she sets that up from there.
So do you even do daycares, even though it's not because it's not like a hospital, or, you know what I mean? Like if somebody had a daycare and it was just to help socialize the kids with...
As of right now, we haven't done anything to that extent. That is not, that's something that we would be willing to in the future.
Just curious. I don't know why my brain went there, but my brain went there. I have a friend that owns daycares, so just thought of that.
I also with 26 specialized different schools that work with autistic kids as well.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Wow. Yeah. Pets are so important, especially with children.
Oh my gosh. And elderly, and there's so much. And as far as what are the usual visit timeframes? How do you schedule the visits? How does that all work?
Sure. So an outing can range anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, depending on the facility. A lot of times, if we're at a cancer treatment center, it depends on how many patients that they have and their last radiation treatment was, and different things to that extent. So those are more longer visits, roughly 2 hours. And then, I'm so sorry, what was the second part to your question?
How do you schedule?
So it's going to be contacting Dawn, who handles all of our scheduling on the Top Dog Therapy team. Her email is the topdogtherapyscheduling@gmail.com. And if you want to reach out to her via email, or reach out to us on our social media platforms, you can request a visit, and then we'll forward it on from there to her.
You guys sound pretty organized. If you have, is that what you were going to say?
No.
If you have one, which I think is fantastic, if you have one person specifically in charge of organizing and scheduling all those visits, I guess you have to be. How many handlers do you have?
Yeah, so we roughly probably have over 100 handlers right now.
Wow, that's a lot. I did not expect you to say that number.
Yeah, it's a pretty big team. And with that being said, our record committee, they do a great job with making sure that all of the handlers that we do have on the team, that they remain active. They do the correct documentation they need to go into certain schools, such as Childline Base, all of that. And then they also make sure that the dogs stay active as well with their vaccinations. So a lot of people, and we're thrilled with it, and we're happy to grow in it.
So do you know, and you might not know this, is there do you have breeds of all different kinds of breeds? Do you mostly see labs doing this, golden retrievers? Do you have small dogs? What is the diversity pool there with the types of dogs that are certified for this?
So we do have a good mix of golden doodles, golden retrievers, German shepherds, and we do have a good mix of smaller dogs as well. So it's a pretty balanced team that we have. And
so since you have so many handlers, over 100, I guess those they're not necessarily in the Greensburg-Youngwood area. They might be in Cambria County, Indiana County, Allegheny County. So anybody could join your team as well within any of those counties. Is that correct? Yes?
Yeah, correct. And then if anyone wants to volunteer as well, if they don't have a dog, or if they don't want to participate their dog, but they want to be a part of the team, they're more than welcome to volunteer as well.
So what's the main, in your experience, since your dog is certified, correct, and you take your dog out as a therapy dog, what is the main temperament that is the most successful? I'm poorly phrasing this question, but what is the main temperament that you look for in a dog to achieve the certification?
I think the main temperament that you would want to see is a dog that really values earning affection from the individual. So not per se for a reward, for like a treat, but somebody who actually works for the love of the human and they're satisfied.
So a dog that's like very eager to please.
Yes, very eager to please. Yep.
Okay.
And
cool.
Take the different exercise, treating them and work with it.
So it also seems like, really what's important is having a handler that is really patient and dedicated to going through this training process with the dog as well. So not only do you have to have a dog that's eager to please, but an owner that's capable of going through this whole process and the certification and the year-long training and everything it takes to get a dog to this point.
Yes, correct. And a lot of that goes into the first 4 weeks when they start the program. They learn, if there's a slamming sound, how to react with your dog to that, how to control your dog under certain circumstances.
So you almost need a really confident dog as well. Because I know I work with a lot of fearful dogs who'd be very scared of loud noises and wheelchairs or machinery or anything like that.
But with that being said as well, a dog that might be afraid to be in a nursing facility, they can work maybe with children. So there's different avenues that the handler can choose to put their dog in, the different outings.
Wow.
Are most therapy dogs started as puppies? Do you have any success stories that were rescues?
So a lot of our dogs that we have currently on the team, they've started anywhere from 6 weeks old. They started with, basic training through our training courses that we have for basic obedience and all of that. And then when it's the right time for them to go into the therapy program, our trainers will be in charge of making that decision and then pushing them forward from there. Some of our dogs have started later in life, which is great, when they're older. Mm-hmm. And then recently we partnered with Heroes Alone in Latrobe, partnering dogs with disabled veterans. And right now, Rodney is in the process of taking dogs that are in pounds and training them, if they have the right temperament, to become therapy dogs to be placed with the disabled veterans.
Oh, wow. That's incredible that's happening in Pennsylvania, because you hear of those programs in larger cities, maybe more like California and New York, where they have more of those resources, but somewhere like in Pennsylvania, that's really incredible to hear.
So, Sarah, I apologize if you already mentioned this, but when did Top Dog Therapy Team start? What year?
It was in 2016.
Oh, well, that's a theme of our recordings tonight. Yeah. That's funny.
That's not that long ago.
7 years ago is when Rodney started Top Dog Therapy Team.
Yes.
Okay. So it has gradually grown over those 7 years.
Yes.
Are you a volunteer or are you employed by Top Dog Therapy?
So I'm considered a handler. So what that means is I'm the one going out in charge of my dog at the different outings, but I volunteer as well as a team member for certain events that we have throughout the year.
Nice. So you do both?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're a handler, you are required to do certain requirements for events. So it kind of goes hand in hand for those that are already on the team.
Gotcha.
So then this is a nonprofit organization, correct?
Yes.
So how can people help support the mission and the drive and the focus and help continue to grow?
Sure. So we have a lot of events throughout the year. One that is coming in June, which we are so excited about. It's called the Dinner with Therapy Dogs, and it's going to be located at Ferranti's Lakeview Lounge on Route 30 in Greensburg. Mm-hmm. Really special about this event is that 11 of our top dogs on the team are going to get to walk the red carpet in front of those who participate in the event, walk out to their own song with their own gear.
Like a runway show kind of.
It's going to be really special, and we're going to have different other activities for the participants, to do, such as our silent auction. We have 9 local and surrounding community artists donate different paintings of different animals to kind of auction off at the event as well. And then we're going to have basket raffles, photo booth, music, all of that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's $35 a ticket, and it's on June 9th. Doors open at 5 and they close at 9. So
would you recommend anyone who's interested in, participating in this program or learning about how their dog can be a therapy dog attend this? Will there be opportunities to learn more?
Yes, there will. So we offer what's called Therapy Dogs public seminars. We actually just had one this past Saturday, and it's an opportunity for the public to come ask any questions that they may have, whether it's joining as a volunteer, just wanting to learn more about what we do within the community, or if they want to join with as a handler as well. And if so, we put them in contact with our top dog trainer, which is Holly Shipley. She goes out and she does the evaluations alongside with Rodney. And then as long as they are a good fit with the right treatment, they can become part of the team.
Wow.
Okay, so let's say we want, first of all, Healthy Pet Products and Toni Unleashed will donate to the basket raffle at Verantes.
Thank you.
And, do anything we can to help. But if somebody wants to attend, how do we get tickets?
Sure. So you can reach out to us on any of our social media accounts.
Okay.
Facebook, Instagram, send a direct message, and we'll forward you our PayPal link. It's $35 a ticket. We do have limited supply right now, so I would encourage anybody who is interested to kind of purchase those right away. Or you can go to our website, topdogtherapy.com, and click on our PayPal link there as well.
So a QR code will be available on our personal Instagram page as well. So all of the information we're going to post for this event will be on our Instagram page. So you can scan it, or the link is on there. So it'll be easily accessible. So we'll make sure we get that up since there's a limited amount ASAP.
And how can we raise money? Like, where do we send people that want to donate? Same deal. Social media, website.
Same deal. Yes. You can reach out to us on social media. I would say it's probably going to be easier for individuals to visit our website and then just click on the donate button right on the homepage.
And then I think the last question I have is, do you have any success stories or like inspirational stories that you can share with our listeners to encourage them to not only, donate or to consider their dog as a therapy dog?
I would just say my personal experience with my puppy Santino getting involved with the team. It truly is an eye-opening experience, to see the dog form from, maybe having certain obedience issues, and to see them put on a vest and just know that they're working and helping people, feel loved and make them feel like they have hope in the world. It's truly transforming, and I would encourage anybody to do it. My sister and I were handlers for Santino, and it's amazing.
Has it strengthened your bond with your dog alone just to go through the process of the certification?
It has. It honestly has, and it's truly amazing to see it. And I feel like that's all I can say. You have to visually see it.
Yeah.
It really has strengthened my bond with him.
Yeah, yeah. Sarah, how did you find out about Top Dog Therapy?
So my puppy, he is 1.5 years, and I immediately saw how much he makes other people happy. So I started with, it's called Youngwood Top Dog. It's like the sister company of the Top Dog Therapy team. It's run by Rodney as well. It's where like all of the training for obedience takes place. And I started with them. He did in-home training. He did the obedience courses all the way up to where the next step would have been a therapy dog evaluation. So I actually got the call from Rodney, and I was super thrilled because I can just see the potential that Santino has. So I was really excited to get to join. I did the prep class and everything, and he's become a different dog.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we're too late for this, but we should have had someone represent you at our upcoming events in 2 weeks at Healthy Pet Day. I wonder why not
Sunday.
Well, maybe, yeah. I mean, we can talk after, but we have an annual event that we do that vendors can come to and talk about what they do and that kind of thing. So, and the Pittsburgh Pet Expo, we're title sponsors of the Pittsburgh Pet Expo. So we could, if you guys are interested, we could talk about getting you a booth, and that's at the convention center downtown.
Yeah, that would be amazing. We would be interested in that.
Yeah. And even if any of your handlers that are in Allegheny County that are close to some of our stores, we could have a
little booth,
on any given day. Like you could just come in, have a table with a donation bucket, and talk about bring their therapy dog in and talk about what you all do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's great.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. This has been awesome.
Is there anything we missed? Anything else you want to talk about?
No, just, with the gala coming up, if you are interested in purchasing a ticket, I just encourage you to visit our website, our social media pages. On Facebook, we're the Top Dog Therapy Team. On Instagram, we're _ Top Dog Therapy Team _. So just follow us on those pages and stay up to date with our events.
Yeah, I'll just, for one last time, the event, the gala, is Friday, June 9th from 5 to 9 p.m. Tickets are $35, and you can buy tickets at www.topdogtherapy.com, and you just pay through PayPal. Super easy. And we'll post the link on our Instagram page and Facebook.
And that's a beautiful venue. I mean,
It is.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful venue. So
It's a 21 and up event, so that means there's probably going to be alcohol.
Yes, and there will be a cat bar too.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, I'm familiar with the area because I lived in Greensburg for a couple of years, and I'm born and raised in Blairsville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and family in Derry and Latrobe, and my dad was born and raised in Crabtree. So that's my neck of the woods.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Sarah, it's so nice to meet you. And I know that this is just the beginning of a long relationship. And next time, hopefully, we'll meet Rodney as well.
Yes. Likewise. Thank you so much for having me on. It means everything to us to be able to do something like this to help spread our mission.
Absolutely. And we will do more together. Thanks for reaching out.
Thank you. You guys have a great rest of your day.
All righty. Bye-bye. If you're hearing this message, you've listened to our entire episode, and for that, we thank you.
If you have any questions or would like to follow our other projects, join our Toni Unleashed and Healthy Pet Product social media pages like Facebook and Instagram.
Please leave us a review and share episodes with your friends so we can further expand our message to listeners just like you.
Don't hesitate to tell us which topics you would like us to cover in future episodes. To get in touch, you can reach us by emailing info@tonyunleashed.com or by sending us a message on social media.
So reminder that we drop episodes weekly every Tuesday, and thanks for your support.